Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. It is another day, which means that there is another Kickstarter TCG on the market coming up. Today I want to talk about Cryptic TCG, and let me tell you, I do see a lot of TCGs. A lot of people send me stuff. We've talked about that a lot on the channel. Cryptic is a game that I wanted to cover as a result of it being a community-driven TCG. That is what they are marketing themselves at. And I know that there's a million TCGs out there, and I in no way think that you as a consumer can handle and be involved in all of them. But that being said, I do think that there are places for these TCGs for individuals, and that maybe this is one that you like. And so the ones that I kind of really enjoy or look at, I do want to do some content on. We're going to do my typical suite of 4 videos where I take a first look at it, and then I do a game, maybe an interview with the creator, and then I do maybe a gameplay or asking the question of is it fun, and then at the end maybe do a learn to play video to try to just help these games grow, because I do think it's a TCG renaissance that we're in, and there's a lot of really cool and unique ideas. So today we're going to take a first look at Cryptic, and I've got a box here from Cryptic. Let's see what it's in it. I did take a little peek just because it wasn't labeled super well, so I didn't actually know it was, but I did open it up and take a look. So we have a booster box. I had a great conversation with the game's creator, and it was a lot of fun. Tanner, I think it is. It was a lot of fun. Dude is super cool. He had ran a big YouTube channel in the past. This box is freaking massive. Well, I believe this is a test box. They're not like samples. I believe it's a test box. 15 cards. It is massive. It is absolutely massive. Let's get out of the way. What else we got in here? Some packing stuff for packing. Oh, there's some play mats. What do we got? A test deck. Okay. A test pack full set 4X. And a test deck. Okay. And then it looks like some play mats. And then some more padding and stuff. So sweet. We'll just get rid of that. Let's throw out these playmats. Let's see what the artwork looks like. I actually caught onto this game from somebody in our Discord server. The playmats they're as big as the boxes are. These playmats are massive. Ooh, the artwork's kind of cool. Citizen cards, 11-year cards, and soul cards. Interesting. All right, let's move all the stuff out of the way. So actually somebody in the Discord server who I respect a lot was like, hey, have you checked out this game? And I was like, I haven't even heard of this one. Which is rare for me. And so I went and joined their Discord server. And then that day I got an email from Tanner asking if I wanted to have a conversation. I was like, yeah, it looks cool because of the community-driven thing. All right, that one's cool. We got a horse in the background. And then what's this one? Some chick. We got this one. All right, let's just show off the artwork. This is a first look, so I know nothing about the gameplay or anything like that. I do know that I spent a good bit of time watching their YouTube videos. So we're going to go with the Dark Horse artwork here. We got this test pack. We've got the test deck. So here's the deal. I do want to give some stuff away. And then we've got the massive booster box. So let's take a look at the test deck, and then we'll open up some booster boxes. And then I think we're going to give away some test packs maybe. So let's take a look at what the decks look like. So I like this game because the Discord server is very active in the gameplay play testing. Basically, it's a community-driven TCG where they are putting out some, they put out the cards, and then the community kind of tests it and says, hey, let's adjust this, that, or the other thing. Oh, this is the LGS 2022 test deck. I believe that they are sending these to local game stores as well. This is Human and Mystic. They are sending these to some LGSs that want to carry. I believe he said in a YouTube video that he is covering the cost of all the shipping and all that stuff to the LGSs as well. So reach out to Tanner if you're interested in that. All right, so first look at the cards. Let's talk about the feel of them. They feel, oh look, there's like a QR code. What does that do? What does the QR code do? Ready? Let's just go for it. QR code. What are we doing? Come on, QR code. Lighting. Oh, it keeps picking up and then it goes away. My ability to use QR codes is not very good. Dot? Where's this taking us? So it takes you to the website, maybe. Okay, cool. So it takes you to the website, and then maybe there's a like how to play video. All right, that's sweet. That's pretty cool. So it's, I'm assuming that that's not the actual back of the game. We'll see when we get there. All these backs are, but maybe this is like a test deck for LGSs. So artwork is pretty sweet. So I think if I remember right from looking at this, these are all, what are they called? They call these citizens. So a lot of these are going to be citizens. The artwork's really cool. The UI graphical interface here is pretty sweet too. I have not played this yet. That's going to be part of what I do over the next couple weeks. But I'm just kind of looking at the cards and evaluating it and paying attention in the Discord server. That's kind of what I do. Charlie's Ascendancy. The artwork is fantastic here. Yeah, there's a million TCGs right now, and there's a lot of them, and that's important. So we got the name, and then Mystic and Human we've got going on here. And then it looks like the middle here might be your casting cost. So this one might be too generic and too like blue. And then you've got maybe some power and defense, I'm guessing. Some timer thing down here. There's a lot of different elements here. Oh, that artwork's dope. Gosh. The artwork's really, really strong. And the graphical interface is really good, which is something that a lot of TCGs lately lack, honestly. Counter target citizen. When it enters the island, you may return target citizen with a total soul cost of 3 or less to its owner's hand. Definitely looks pretty cool. I know that it's a little, from talking to him, it's a little bit different than Magic because you have like these 11-year cards. I think your soul is like your resources, and then you got your citizens, and then there's like something to like attacking the 11-year cards. We'll get into it when we do the, like, if we do a how to play, if we get that far in the whole thing. But the conversation that I had with him was fantastic, and definitely somebody who's super passionate about what he's doing. He's put a lot of money and obviously they said they put $60,000 already into the artwork, and that they've really grown their community. And it's really cool. Paying attention to their Discord server is really sweet. So the cards feel pretty good. We've got a Rosa Mystic. Gosh, the artwork looks really good. I love the full art feel. There's a lot of cool TCG. Oh my gosh, that artwork's sweet. A lot of cool TCGs out there right now. All right, that was the first deck. And then we'll do this test deck here. Just taking a first look at another new TCG. This one's Kryptik. I believe this launches in April is what he's told me. This is Human and Mystic test deck. Oh, this is the same thing. Okay, so we're gonna keep one sealed. We have the same thing. Maybe we'll give away. What do you want to do? We'll give away a deck. Why don't we give away a? I don't know. We'll figure out. Let's see what's in here. We'll give away something at the end of this video. Give away some cards or some decks or some packs or something. Here's some test packs. There we go. All right. Oh, this is like an art set. Look at that. The artwork's fantastic. All right. I'm gonna say we open up some of this wonderful booster box. I believe there's only like 20 of these, he said. This is a test booster box. I believe they only made 20 of them, and it's my job to make sure that there's less of them in existence now. How many packs are here? 36 packs seems like a lot. Maybe we will not open up all 36 of the packs, but because this is already 10 minutes in. Where's my mic here? We will open up and experience this together. This is sweet. So the artwork, first look, the artwork looks fantastic. I am going to keep this to maybe put on display if we enjoy the game later. The first look is that the artwork looks fantastic, and the graphical, like I said, that graphic look is good, and that's important in TCGs. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who, even some of the other games that I cover, who they just don't like the graphical interface, and like that keeps them out of the game. Oh man. Oh, is this a box topper? Oh, there's a box topper. What are you getting these? I don't know if this is I think that, like, don't take this into what's going to actually be test. Don't take this as what's actually going to be in a booster box, okay? Because we don't know that yet. And I'm not sure that they even know that yet. This is a test deck. a test booster box of this. It might be a different shape. It might be different packs. I believe even the frames might look different. It might have a box hopper. It might not. We'll save the box hopper for later. It might have these things in there. It might not. You don't know. So is this the art set? Is that what that is? Oh yeah, it's an art set. That's what was sent. So let's open up some packs and have a good time here and see what we're dealing with. I don't know if there's foils in here. I know nothing. So it does say 16 plus, which makes sense for the artwork. A test here. What we'll do is we'll give away some of this stuff. Like if you want, man, how do I open this? So if I don't know. I'm just going to kind of go like this. There we go. I know there's like a whole Patreon community already. There's like a whole Discord server. I was blown away. All right, so the artwork looks... so is this different or the same? Let's take a look at the frame. I believe you told me that the frame was going to be different on some of the stuff. So, I guess it is kind of different, huh? Yeah. So like here you got the 9-8 and the 10-10 maybe. I don't know. It does look a little bit different. So everything might end up being different towards the Kickstarter. But as for right now, this is what we're looking at. Ascendant Citizen, Sidestep. So where's our rarities? Do we see anything here? I will say this is a little dark down there for my liking. Like it's a little dark, but I don't see anything that would be like rarity. Oh, there is a foil in the back. All right, I like foils. They say test up there. That's pretty cool. Citizen Haldar. Quote based on illustration. That's cool. Like they're working on it. So this is like, it's cool to document the history of this stuff. Man, Electro, that's sweet artwork. Look, I'm telling you, the artwork looks really cool on this stuff. Andras. So yeah, like there's a million TCGs and I get that, but maybe somebody really likes this kind of, so this guy had a YouTube channel on a lot of like abandoned houses and like a horror YouTube channel. And this is like a horror TCG. And like, that's pretty sweet. Like somebody will really like that. There's people out here who will really enjoy. Oh, we didn't look at the back. All right, good. It is a different back. I was like, oh, please be a different back. Yeah, sweet. It looks like the Grim Reaper on the back. That's pretty cool. All right, there's our rarity. This is a rare, okay? So, okay. All right, so we get 2 rares, and then we got a foil. Blue? Is this like a super foil rare? All right, so this is you got your what's it called? Yellow or gold, and then these are your silver. So that's like the uncommon. And then these must just be the commons. You see that? The gold there. All right, and then we got a foil. Sweet. Let's see if we get a foil in every test pack here. So again, this is a test pack, a test box. We will give away what we'll do. The 4 people, 4 random comments from this will get a sealed 15 card test booster pack, one of each artwork. We will do that for the comment section here. We're gonna open a couple different artworks. Oh man, oh, that opens really nice. That was a nice open. These booster packs feel pretty cool. Definitely super cool art. So we got another under. I don't know how many cards are in the set either. And like again, oh, this is of 151, I think. What does that say? Right there, yeah, of 151. So there's 151. Looks like a foil in every pack. In 151 cards, they feel really good. They feel very strong. We had a really great conversation. We were talking about a lot of potential things that that he could do to be unique as a company, and he is a driven human being, and it's really cool. And like that's like I was a fan of him, and that's what made me like want to do this, is because I think like he seems like somebody who definitely understands business. And anyway, we'll do an interview with him later. But abolish target citizen from the island. I'm gonna hopefully do a game, like a how to play video and all that kind of stuff as I divulge myself into it. Underworld Escort. Look at that artwork. That is sweet. Super cool, super awesome artwork. Really, really, I mean, look at that. Like, man, artwork is fantastic. All right, Orpheus, human citizen. Whenever Orpheus enters the island or attacks, you may engage target citizen. So I think engage is like tap probably. And then another foil, Charlie, a human citizen. I think this was a different slot than the other one was. Oh, green. All right, so is green like uber rare? Ravenous. Traverse destroys 2 11-year-old cards when not blocked. That seems pretty good. And Tiberius looks sweet. But we got 2 foils that are also green. So maybe that's not super good. Maybe that's like I don't know. We don't know anything yet. But that's okay. It's all right. This is just the first look. We're just taking a good look at the game to see what it's all about. I do like the horror feel. It kind of feels like a more adult game, like look of like Clue, right? Like it's like got some mystery involved in it, like, you know, Tiberius. It's definitely got some mystery theme to it and some like horror. Pretty sweet. So yeah, we will hopefully be doing an interview, and then we'll do a like, is it fun? Robbie and I will use these decks and throw it together, and you know, maybe build some decks with the cards, and we'll see if the game's fun. And then hopefully by that time you then can make a decision on whether or not you want to kickstart it if this is your type of game. But a toxic, any amount of damage Dex does to a citizen causes it to die. There we go. If Dex becomes blocked, you may disengage her at the end of combat. I gave you my heart. I just didn't expect to get it back in pieces. Seems like a whiner to me. All right, Nolan, Rolf. All right, so our first rare is a very undead citizen in Samara. Some what is that? Needles coming out of her brain? How did that even happen? Like, how does it even happen? I love the full art feel. Beauty is only skin deep, but ugly goes clean to the bone. That's hilarious. Zalala, and then all right, so these must be super good polls, because that this one's like this is just a common. We'll do a few more packs, everyone. I want to keep some for maybe later as the game grows, maybe some more giveaways and other things that we do in the future. Let's open another. Do we already do one of these? I don't think we did one of these. All right, one more pack here. 20-minute video. We'll close it out. We'll talk about it a little bit at the end here. Really cool. I think if you're a fan of this kind of artwork and style game where it's like a little bit scarier, definitely like a thematic approach to a game. Like you're looking at like a Mortal Blow, like definitely a thematic of horror here. And I think that's definitely something to look at. This is one of those games that I think has a lot of potential as a Kickstarter thing. They are reaching out to LGSs. And I think the artwork is appropriate for like a 16 plus at an LGS. I think like that's definitely something to be on the lookout. Oh, we'll do the box hopper here in a second. Revenge, Underworld, Escort again. We're starting to get some duplication. Upside down card. It's worth 10 times as much. Boykud, I can't pronounce that. Another human citizen. So it seems like almost everything's like a citizen, and there's another common. Of the Adriel. The foilings, like, I don't love that kind of full foil. I do wish it was like but maybe this is test, right? Like, who knows what happens at the end. I've said that on a lot of games. I wish there was something unique about the foiling. Like, I like Legions has that like unique foil strip. Like I like the unique foiling of stuff. But like and it's in every pack, so like whatever. But at the final test product, this could not be the actual thing. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's do our box topper. Maybe there's something spicy in the box topper. Maybe it just says test. This is a test for a box topper. This is not opening as spicily as the other ones did. I don't want to damage it. So we'll go like this. These packs were nice though. They opened, the other packs at least opened pretty good. Like I said, we will do an interview with Tanner, and then we will do a is it fun with Robbie? All right, here we go. Box topper. Oh, that is actually sweet. That is really, really cool. Like, that's the type of thing that I think is unique. Look at that foiling. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. Oh, that foiling's super cool. Oh, that's oh my gosh. See, like, that's really unique and cool. If they do a bunch of that kind of stuff, that's the type of unique stuff that really, like, looks like it's shattering, like you're in a mirror. Like, you call this like a mirror foil, where like you're looking into a mirror and it shatters, and that's like what happens, like a 3D effect. That's super freaking cool. All right, I'm glad we did the box cover. Anyway, Again, there's a bunch of Kickstarters, and this is where I think you need to understand that, like, for you, this might not be it. You might not like this one. But back in the board game days where I was back in tons of board games, it was a lot of fun to find games that were unique to me that I really enjoyed and back them. You know, it wasn't like a huge investment piece. It wasn't whatever. I know that there's a lot of investors in stuff like that, like this, because of the, you know, the limited print run and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, this is just a way to really enjoy the TCG hobby if you find some games that you really enjoy. And I did know in the Discord, I kind of really pay attention to a lot of these Discords I'm in, of are people actually excited to play the game? And they do a lot of like events in the Discord server. I'll leave a link to the Discord server in the comment section, and then you can leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you think from your first look or my first look at Kryptik. Their first set's called Genesis. Let me know what you think about the game in the comment section. What did you like? What did you not like? So we had 8 commons, 4 uncommons, 1 rare or void rare, and 1 random foil card. Void rare, 1 in 3 packs. Crystal foil, that's what they're calling it. Oh my gosh, there's a crystal foil, 1 in every 36 packs. All right, we're gonna have to open some more of these. So not right now, but in the future. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you want to win one of these test booster packs of Cryptid. Have a good one. We'll talk to you again later. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and we will see you again next video.